Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog.stampwithelaine.com. Today we're taking a quick tour of the new Spring-Summer 2019 catalogue, and I'll point out some highlights. It's also the celebration promotion period, so for every £45 spend you can choose something from this celebration brochure. So it not only has stamps that you can choose ribbon, embellishments, paper, stamp sets, lipstick foil sheets, more stamp sets, card kit. And on this page, if you have a level 2 qualification, that means if you spend £90, then you can choose the teapot framelets, which coordinates with the stamp set in the actual Spring-Summer catalogue, or you can choose this set, which is called the Lasting Lily. During celebration as well, option 1, you get £170 worth of Stampin' Up products for just £99, or you can choose to join with option 2 and spend a little bit more, £125. You'll still get the £170 worth of Stampin' Up products, but you also get this exclusive craft and carry tote, which is valued at £47. So it's a fantastic time during celebration to think about joining my team. If you're new to Stampin' Up, then for die-hard fans, please bear with me. On the first inside front cover on page 2, there's a short message from Shelley, and you'll see on the left hand side that there are suites. You can make it kits, quick and easy, projects, bundles, and also a little bit of explanation about our stamps. New for 2019, starting with the Spring-Summer catalogue, Stampin' Up are introducing cling stamps. Now, I've talked about this before. I've actually got a video, 101 on cling stamps. The suites are a selection of coordinated product lines to guide you and make it easier for you to reference in the Spring-Summer catalogue. So the page numbers are there and the name of the suite. You can make it section. There are call-outs like this where it will show you the project that you can duplicate and a list of all the items that you'll need, including the stamp sets, cardstock, what blocks you'll need to mount the stamps on, and so on. There's a section on kits. There are 2 types of kits. One is an all-inclusive kit which has detailed instructions, pre-cut pieces, coordinated products. It includes the stamps, a stamping spot, and a clear block for you to mount your stamps on. This other type of kit is fabulous. You need a stamp set though that accompany it, and then you can use this again and again, the stamp set, but at the same time you're making some beautiful cards. I gave you a sneak peek of those before, and these are the cards that have been assembled using the pre-cut overlays and accessories and glimmer paper, and that's the reusable envelope that you can store them in. To watch out for icons like this where it says it's quick and easy, so you can create projects in a short space of time, and they're not complicated at all. It's just a bit of cardstock and a bit of stamping. And then these icons, which says that it's 10% off and they are bundle, means that you can purchase the stamp set and either dies or punches or an embossing folder, and then if you buy those together you get a 10% discount. So for example, this sort of call out here where it says bundle, and this one is the Sweetest Thing bundle. So if you bought that and the dies together, you will save 10%. So I'm quickly going to go through the suites. On pages 4 and 5 you have the All My Love suite. This is the true size of the stamps, and these are distinctive stamps, so you have light and shade in the single stamp, so you only have to stamp it once. There are coordinating papers. You can also buy it as a bundle with the dies, ribbon, epoxy droplets, and cardstock pack. Now normally cardstock packs come in a pack of 24 sheets in a single colour, but for these suites they do a pack specially to coordinate with the designer series paper, and the cardstock packs pertaining to this particular suite will have 24 sheets in all, but 8 each of the 3 colours. We'll go over to the meant to be bundle on the following page, page 6, and this suite also goes with the papers in All My Love designer series paper. Pages 10 and 11, romance suite. All the suites are usually double page spreads, so on one side you have all the pretty pictures of the various projects you can make, and then there's a call out here for your 10% discount as a bundle to buy the dies and the stamp set together. Then it shows you all the ribbon embellishments, floral romance seals, and also very, very pretty lace dynamic embossing folder. We'll skip to page 21 with the kits, which I already showed you, and turn to page 23. Some of these things you can see from the annual catalogue, and there's also a new stamp set which will coordinate with the Vases Builder Punch, which is also in the annual catalogue, so it expands the use of your punch. I showed you a sneak peek of the Happiness Blooms set. You can use the stamp set to make your own designer series paper, although they already have their own, but you can customize it to the colours that are your favourite. We'll skip to page 28. Now I just wanted to show you this amazing life set. I used a different stamp set for this, but I used the stitched rectangles to emboss with, to frame this. Can you see it? To frame the stamped card. Then you have the gingham gala suite. I showed you these gingham papers before in one of my sneak peeks. I love pastel colours anyway, and these are fabulous. They have large checks on one side and the smaller checks on the reverse side. Needlepoint nook. For someone who loves to sew, this is a fabulous stamp set. You can see it's got embroidery stitches in the stamped image, and also with the coordinating dies there are little stitches of a flower and some leaves that you can use as a background for your card. You can see there's sort of running stitches, little cross stitches and so on. I'll skip to page 42 and 43 to the Classic Garage Suite, and you can see on this spread here how masculine these images are. We all struggle with masculine cards, don't we? And there are maps, metal embellishments, there are vintage cars, toolboxes, an oil can, a die that cuts out all the cogs and wheels. There's an example of the die cut cogs and wheels here. More masculine pursuits. I don't know very many women who go fishing, horse riding. Obviously there's his and hers, and I love a crackle paint and background stamp as well. This is the Tea Together stamp set in the Spring Cut Summer catalogue, and I showed you they've spent £90. You're eligible for tea time framelits dies, which you can get free from this celebration catalogue. And here's a bit of fun. photopolymer stamp set. There's 40 stamps in the set altogether, and then you can mix and match and customize your family. And then we're nearing the end, and there are bits on host rewards, how to join, and these are the free host sets you get if you qualify with a qualifying workshop. And on the very last page, these are the things that are going to carry over. So the Winterwood stamp set, the tin tile textured impressions embossing folder, the first frost stamp set, frosted bouquet framelit dies, as well as the wishing you well stamp set. So that's the Whistle Tour. Thanks for joining me today, and I will be back with more projects next time. Bye.